I don't know, picture you in the tub with your feet rubbed, say, baby, where you at? Or something, she waiting on you or something, you know what I'm saying? Or just, hey, how you doing? Just simple stuff, just like y'all women like little passages in the day. Cause I know me. I know what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna flirt with you. I'm gonna send you text messages saying something. I'm gonna send songs to you.
Like, so part of your uplifting is flirting.
Yeah, flirting, surprises. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you know who that person is, you know what type of person. Just do something. Just buy it. Say, you know what? I was thinking about you, and just show you appreciation for what you was and who you were. I got something for you. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, just out of surprises.
Okay, so let me just make sure we understand it. Acts of gifts and services.
Oh, we're speaking love languages.
That's what this is what I'm getting. Yeah. So okay. I'm just really just pointing them out. And words of encouragement.
Gotcha.
And what else? That's because that's what I got. Those are the two I got from you.
Okay. I mean, so everything else after that is really pretty much fall in place with nice, because if y'all rocking together, cooking for them, it's a plus already. So what I'm saying.
So did you describe like your definition of how you would uplift your man?
And I was just going to ask you that. So what's your definition? Okay.
Or paint a picture.
Your man, paint a picture. So if I'm your man, what type of surprises what would you do if I'm your man? If I make you feel like you're on top of the world?
All right. So for me, that's the reason why I was asking earlier about, do men like the same things that women, like, because again, I'm a caterer.
Yeah.
Like when I say I'm a caterer, like I'm hands-on, I'm touchy. So physical touch, being cuddled or touched, massaged, whatever the case may be. I'm great with my hands. I just,
man, like
you like to give massages?
I love massages.
I didn't even know I was as cold as I was.
I get started.
But I do. Massages. But also, getting to know a person, like, what is your favorite dish? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your, your favorite drink? What is your go-to this? What is your, like, what is your favorite vacation spot? Okay. Different things like that, like, or even like, what do you want to do for fun? Because my thing is, if you show me like you're a certain type of person, and I know, you know what, he does so much for me, I want to do something different for him. It might not be dinner, movie, room setup or something like that. I might plan a vacation.
That's all I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be something like, hey, so you're gonna have to let people know we're gonna be burning out for a few days, or take vacation time, or call in, whatever the case may be. Let's get away. You know what I'm saying? Because this getaway gonna be different than being at home.
Got some comments over here. This Jacoby daddy. He say, hold up, Pookie, you gotta see it through, my boy. Let me stop. Then he said, smother pork chops, hot water cornbread. So is that how you receive being uplifted and catered to, is through your belly? So is that still a thing? Or a way to a man's heart is through his stomach?
I don't know.
Because somebody loving you if it's through the stomach. Shit. All he talk about is eating and somebody cooking for him.
I feed myself.
So you self-love, self-care.
So but I've always treated, you know what I'm saying? So and the reason why I feel like I need a woman that's gonna cook for me is because I always was raised up with a woman cooking.
Meaning, so it's what you're used to.
I'm used to it. I ain't used to fast food. I started doing fast food as I got older, got my little money off. And right now, I really don't like fast food. What's going on? Oh, so I like cooked meals. So, and the reason why I say that, let me get this understood. So when I say I had a woman raised cooking meals, meaning from my grandmother, we used to say, hey, I want to go to McDonald's to get a hamburger. My grandma like, I can make a hamburger better than McDonald's.
Did your grandma work?
Who, my grandmother? No, she used to work for the post office for many years. Then she it was back then when she worked, it was a bunch of bull crap. So she ended up quitting. My grandfather took care of the household. And you know what I'm saying? And when it was at my grandfather, like when I say my grandmother's house was the house to be, that was the house to be.
So did she do all of this cooking while she was working?
She cooked while she was working. And then when she really started working, She took care of everything.
Turned it up more.
Yeah. She cooked. She made sure in the morning she got up. My grandfather got up to work. He used to go to work at he had to be at work at 5 in the morning. He got up. She cooked them breakfast. She cooked them lunch. Gave him a kiss and told him, see you later. And when he got home, she had another cooked meal for him, and she made us eat. So
and she turned it up because why?
Because he took care of home. He not only did he took care of home, it was my grandmother's house. It was all the cousins, all like cousins from.
So it was your grandma's house in Inwood when we was younger.
Yeah. Back when we stayed on Yorkwood.
We used to have house parties, not on Yorkwood.
I want to know.
Oh, we talking. Yeah.
I want to know from our fellas, because we have a few fellas that are actually viewing at the moment. Like, what do you guys want from your woman?
Okay, so hold on. We have a comment over here. When I asked, was the way to your heart is to your stomach? He say, no, talk to me, baby. Preach. Honestly, showing me is one thing, but if you tell me, I'll believe you and reciprocate.
So in other words, I'm a more show me person.
You more of a, I don't need to hear it. I need you to show me your actions.
I like to do it all.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I feel like us as men, we hear it sometimes, but what I want to hear is uplifting. Like
that's like somebody telling you I love you, but then they
don't
not
show
showing
nothing
you
with it.
like
you know
your actions
or
need to speak
say
louder.
I appreciate you, but you're not showing me you appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say I appreciate you, I'm just gonna do something out the blue for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you tell me you appreciate me, like be surprised. Say, you know what? If you send me something, say, baby, I like this here, and you send it to me, and I see them, I'll be like, you know what? She good to me. Just go on and order them for them. And I might send them to your house or send them to my house or whatever, or bring them to the house. I might don't tell, I'll be like, oh, okay then, and leave it at that. But I ain't telling you I got them for you. You know what I'm saying? Or if I hear you talking about something and I hear it and I feel like I'm like, you know, I'm gonna do this here.
See, that's what I like.
You know what
I like when, you know, like I can go somewhere and I'll be like, oh, I saw this and I thought it was nice. And then I come home and you got it for me. It's because you're paying attention to my needs and my wants. Women don't want to have to ask or tell a man what they want. We want you to pay attention to us and listen and just do it. That's just like with money. Women don't want to have to ask a man for money, because if you're my man and you see I'm struggling, I shouldn't have to ask you for your help. You shouldn't want to see me struggle, and you should automatically just help me out.
But I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say a struggle issue. I'm saying that just at the end of the day, it shouldn't even have to be, oh, I notice you're struggling type of thing. I just know at the end of the day, you have wants and needs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like,
but you gotta know that woman. You gotta know that woman and know that dude, because you can't just be giving helping somebody, and then they don't, you know there ain't gonna be no return. Like probably gonna say, baby, you know what, get up, let's go somewhere. Take me, go get paid for me a pedicure on my feet. You know what I'm saying? While you getting your ass done, let me get my feet done.
I was just telling my man on the way over here. I was like, you know what? I need to give you a spa day. I need to give you a pedicure. I need to give you a manicure and a facial.
I ain't got no problem. I'll go sit down and
but it's different if your woman sits you down and do it for you. Like that was just something I want to do.
Yeah, take me and say, baby, you know what? Go ahead, be over here at 2:00. I got something set up for you.
Because I'm gonna tell you, for one, I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing is don't do that.
Don't do it.
Like when somebody, like when your dude's getting a pedicure, I think speaking up for your man is like a big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking up for your man?
Like you saying, do it like getting a pedicure. Oh no, don't use that on, because he's allergic to that.
Oh no. I was saying like I want to do it myself, not us going to the place. Like one day I want to we gonna be at home and I want to give him a spa day. Like I want to give him a facial. I want to take care of his nails. I want to soak his feet and rub his feet, and you know, like I just want to cater to him. You know, they don't appreciate going to the nail shop as much as we appreciate it, unless they already go.
Because they feel like it's more love when you do it personally yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I have Darian Hill says, let me open it up.
Hey Darian, how is your mom doing?
We want them to not think we are fairy tale men. We are human just like y'all.
Okay.
And we shouldn't have we shouldn't have to read your minds or just do shit because you think I should think about you. Like I don't have my own mind and other things that I'm dealing with. So, I mean,
a lot of times I can see that. Like a lot of times, women, I'm not gonna say women. A lot of times people take for granted that men have feelings, and I blame society because that's kind of like how we're programmed to think. Like men shouldn't get in their feelings. Men don't hurt. Men are not emotional. They're emotionless. You know, we often think that men only want sex. We don't think that they want compassion and love too.
Yeah.
You know, and people have to reprogram themselves from thinking that. Sometimes it takes maturity for that to happen.
Yeah, a lot of women just own some material bull, dudes too, and it's a lot of bull crap. You know,
I blame the media for that.
Yeah, social media
and everything else.
Yeah, social media. Big.
So Robert says, ladies, in y'all most honest opinion, do you think majority of women suck when it comes to gifting men?
I think so.
I think most women do suck at it because I'm just gonna say from my social media, Facebook, every time for Father's Day, every time for Valentine's Day, men are complaining. Like you hear posts, I don't want to hear nothing about it's the mama taking care of the kid. It's Father's Day. We don't want to hear, like, you always hear men complaining like they're not getting acknowledged, they're not getting gifts. But then when you look at the women, we're posting all these gifts and all this stuff that men go out of their way to cater to us. But I don't really see a lot of men getting that. At least the men that I don't date, they ain't getting it, but my man ain't got to worry about it.
But see, that's the thing. But again, it's attentiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like when you pay attention to your dude, you know what type of stuff he like, he don't like, what he into.
But are they picking the wrong women? Because if you're not getting catered to, or your woman is not paying attention to you, she's not spoiling you, maybe you're choosing a selfish type woman, or a woman that's been programmed to think that life is all about me and not about me and my man.
Right.
So if y'all are experiencing these type of women, because I have a lot of girlfriends, and my friends, they know how to treat their men. So it's women out there that want to take care of a man in a romantic fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to have a good relationship. They want to have that equally yoked type relationship. But then, like I say on the post, a lot of men, they choosing bad bitches, and that's why you ain't getting that.
Bitches. Bad bitches, boss bitches.
Yeah, like y'all choosing the women that they feel like the world revolve around them. And like it's all about
don't
me.
Need you.
Yeah,
they got all this attention.
Y'all got to deal with that.
They got all this attention with so many people want them and own them, but they go back to, like I say,
I don't agree with that part, because that's like a stereotype, and I freaking hate that. Like what's that? A lot of people think like when it's a woman that, your brother said it actually, like a lot of pretty girls, dudes don't want to deal with the pretty girls because you can't even make a mistake because they got 20 niggas in their inbox that's ready to. I don't feel like that. That's no, I'm saying like a lot of men think like that. Like I don't want to get with a girl that look this way or that carries herself this way because I miss her one time and she ready to go because she got 20 niggas ready to take my spot. A lot of men think like that.
So what I said when I said that, but what my comment on it is that a woman, because they see, they on social media. They might have 300, 200, 400, 15,000 followers, right? And all these jokers on, they see all these men on here shooting these fly. So like I said, that's when they consider they the bad bitch, they this and that the other. But what I'm saying is,
so do you think a woman needs a man to justify her being a bad bitch?
No, that's just the way she feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the way her feel. That's her opinion. She can be that way. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is when a woman feel like that, even though, you know, I know what I am, this is what it is, like, you gonna deal with this way or not, then if not, then hey, I ain't worried about it. I know I'm got it going on because you got so many. It's a lot of thirsty dudes.
It's the attitude behind it, though,
exactly. It's more
because what you're saying, it wouldn't be a bad thing if the person was humble.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, like you can want all you want and stand firm on what you want, but be humble about it. Because if you're humble about it, you're gonna most likely get what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But if you being all bitchy about it, then no, you ain't gonna never get it because a lot of them gonna come and treat you like you act.
But a lot of the younger women coming up, that's just how they're bred it. Because think about it, they're listening to the music and they feel like that's the way of lifestyle. Like you got the city girls and the Megan Thee Stallions or the mulattoes, and who sing the song, get that bread, get that head, then leave. Like, look at what's being taught into these women. They feel like, I'm a bad bitch. I ain't got to put up with nothing. I'm going to get your money. I'm going to give me some head, and then I'm going to leave. And that's just how society has changed. You know, like a lot of women and men are not being respectful of relationships. So you have to be very careful when you choose your mate to make sure that y'all both want the same things out of the relationship, because she might get with you because she see free meals.
Yep.
I get the bags, purses. He gonna buy me my shoes. He gonna take me out. They looking at a money bag.
Right.
But you looking at arm candy, constant sex or whatever. So you have to be careful with what it is that you're putting in the atmosphere of what you're looking for from that significant other.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got some comments over here.
Go ahead.
But Darian said mom is good.
I'm glad. Tell your mom I said I'm so glad to hear that she's doing fine.
And our special one from last week said, hey y'all.
The one from last week that was talking about all we do is bash men.
Yeah, but now, yeah, but yeah, now.
Hold on, Kente. Let me start with these comments. Okay, so chocolate cocaine. That was our guest last week.
Say chocolate cocaine.
He joined. Hold on, we got Certified Street Music Group that said right on. Pookie gonna be a good husband. Watch. Hoppo something. Okay, chocolate cocaine said full body Chinese massage too. When we were talking about catering, full body. That means you want us to stand and walk on your back. Okay, Certified Street Music said if you touch these feet, you can have it all. I've seen his feet. So if somebody touching your feet, they deserve to have it all. All right, he say I blame rap music. We bought the stuff because if not, you can't go home. If we get nothing, nothing happens. I don't know where that comment came from. I want a woman who loves with no contingency plan.
Yeah.
Then Chocolate Cocaine said facts, talking about what Certified Street Music said. Hold up, that's my home girl. These ladies' anthems are very influential from Chocolate Cocaine. Then Certified said #queen. That's probably because whoever rub his feet gonna be a queen. And then he say, nah, for real. All right, go ahead, Pookie. Finish.
All right, let's go. Darian says we don't all choose the wrong women, just like our women don't
choose the wrong man.
Just like our women choose the wrong men. People are just flawed as hell and selfish. I knew my ex-wife had a bunch of niggas trying to shoot their shot, and excuse me, it was just because it was my wife most times. And before she did hoe shit to me, she was very good to me. So I can't say I chose wrong.
Yeah. And it's like that. A lot of women like that, just before they start doing connival, evil, crooked, scandalous stuff,
situations make people change.
And I hate to say that again, it comes with a lot of just being, humble.
You know what
I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm like, me being single is by choice. At the particular, is by choice. Let me just say it that way.
Well, you got to go through your little healing process. I'm just married.
But I was healed before I got out of the marriage.
Oh.
So remember, I went through counseling and everything before I get out of the
I want to ask you that question. You were healed before you got out of the marriage. What made you hold on or stick with that relationship knowing that it wasn't going anywhere? A lot of people do that.
There were several different reasons. For one, I thought I was doing it. I was one of those that feel like at first I was doing it for the kids. For two, I feel like in our past relationship, he and I had a past relationship. I felt like I failed him in our past relationship. So this was the second time was my opportunity to fix it. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, truth be told, I kind of was, from the way it was handled, I wasn't going to win anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was almost set up to fail. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like, he had told me that he was still pissed off about the relationship not working the first time. And to me, I felt like I'm standing here trying to fix, from what happened, which I feel like wasn't my fault in the first place, but because I didn't stand firm as a wife at the time, I'm doing it now, which really did make a difference. But another thing was, again, I shouldn't have gotten in the relationship. I knew I shouldn't have been in a relationship before I got into it. But again, I got into it for, I guess, to try to redeem myself when I should not have.
So what lesson did you learn from that you will let apply to the next relationship?
I would say that I'm doing everything out of love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And not out of circumstances. So it's like I can't have no more kids. So I'm not.
You can't or you don't want to.
I say what I said. I can't have any more kids. So it's not gonna be a child situation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, also in that process, I learned that as adults, we don't talk to our kids about our relationship because we feel like that's something that
grown folks
business.
That's how it should
but
be.
I also know, listen, I learned from my children that they felt like I should have been out of a relationship a long time ago when I felt like I was staying in a relationship for them. So if I would have had a conversation, some type of conversation or some type of dialogue with my kids.
Can you say that one more time? Because that's something that's very important. I see a lot of people stay in relationships for the kids, but what they don't realize is your kids are seeing you struggle with this relationship.
I don't feel that
You're
way.
teaching them that it's okay to be unhappy within a relationship.
I don't know.
I don't think that people should stay together just because.
But let me say something. Women are, regardless of how people want to spin it, women tend to be the glue to the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, so we hold it together. We deal with a lot of bullshit that we shouldn't as women because we want to keep our families intact. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But again, why? Because it's always, again, one side, and the children do see this. When you have your children now come out of they're adults, it's like now you can't tell them shit because they didn't watch you do the same shit you're trying to tell them not to do. Mm-hmm. So it's very damaging, to children. But like I said, when I sat back and talked to my kids, it was like, no, you should have been gone. We thought you was gonna been left. And I'm sitting here like, damn, this is what they know, like thinking that I don't want to have another failed relationship when shit, my kids been seeing the relationship fail. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at it like I'm looking at it wrong.
Okay, so you disagree. Tell us why you disagree and give us your feedback.
Oh no, I don't disagree. What I'm saying.
You said that you don't agree with staying for the kids.
No, I feel like you don't have kids as kids. It's not none of their business to be in grown folks' business. But you as a parent, you should know for yourself when it's a breaking point. But like you say, a lot of people try to stay together for their kids. I'm a type of firm believer. I don't believe in none of that staying together because of the kids. I don't believe in that staying together because you don't want to let your mom or your daddy down, or you don't want to forget them. Because at the end of the day, when I look in the mirror, it's my happiness.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about what if my dad or my mom or if she worried about, forget that. It is what it is.
Trying to save face.
Why? We want to put on an image that ain't what it is. No, we're not going to do that. We gonna end it. If it's not good, let's end it, man. It ain't. That's life. This time is new wave. I mean, we passed that point now. It's time to just go on. There's no point in you sitting here going, and that's why I'm a big thing on we get into it. Let's get into it, but we're not gonna do it in front of these kids because the only way the kids know this is because you're doing it in front of them. Mm-hmm. When you're in front of them yelling, all cussing, fight, then they see that. You see what I'm saying? And then your little girl grow up thinking that's cool if she see mom, dad beating on the mom all the time, and she still staying. Well, I love her, and then she think dude go whooping her. She don't think that's what it is because she seen her mom do that. Then a dude whoop on her. Then the son see thinking cool. He gonna go around trying to start slapping and whipping on women. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not just the parents either. I came to this realization. I used to yell a lot at my son. Not at, in a relationship, but I used to yell at my son, and I used to get mad because I feel like when I'm talking to you, why do I have to yell at you for you to do what I say do? Why, when I tell you the first time when I'm talking to you like a civilized human, why isn't my normal tone of voice good enough to get you to do what I say do? You don't respond until I talk to you like a nigga, and I don't like that. So what I realize is when I'm yelling at my son constantly, that's teaching him that you don't have to do nothing until somebody yell at you, and then that's when you're supposed to do it. So we indirectly teach our children, certain behaviors. And I feel like, dang, my son's so used to me raising my voice at him, he's gonna think that it's okay to be with a woman that's yelling at him and fussing at him when that's dysfunctional.
It's very dysfunctional. But I understand it because I feel the same way when I have to raise my voice, to my kids. But I don't know what it is. I feel like like these generations are completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus.
Back in the day, my mama gonna tell me one time, and if I don't do it when she said that one time, there's gonna be some discipline or some child abuse that come follow after that. I wasn't necessarily that type. Like, I'm gonna tell you a couple times, and maybe by that third time, now I'm gonna put my hands on you. But why do I got? And I tell him, I said, why I gotta treat you like a slave for you to do what you gotta do? I done told you to do this, and you ain't happy until I'm cracking that belt on your back for you to get good. So, like, I feel like I don't want to program you to think that somebody gotta go upside your head for you to do something right. And that's the same with the marriage or with the relationship. When you're with your husband or your wife, and even if you're not arguing in front of your kids feel energy. They can tell when you're down. They can tell when you sleeping on the couch or when you sleeping in another room, you're still showing the kids the dysfunction. You're making them think that it's okay. But I would rather my kids see me sleep in another room than to think that as soon as we have an argument, the best thing to do is to just leave. Like, that's a problem. Nowadays, people so quick to throw in the towel instead of sitting down, talking and having a conversation. Well, what did I do to make you upset?
Well, we ain't sleeping on no damn bed. You need to get your ass in here and lay on the other side of the bed. We ain't gotta be touching it, but
that's all right.
Get your ass over in the bed, lay down.
You gonna touch me, goddammit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't think that you should go to bed upset, and I don't think you should leave the house upset.
I ain't gonna lie, because you get in bed with me. It's
I agree. Oh Lord Jesus. But anywho,
so I ain't mad no more.
Robert Goodson says attention is a hell of a drug.
Attention?
Yeah.
Yes. Carl, uplifting men. Robert, do you really think you're single by choice or by the choice you made when it comes to getting the type of quality man that you want?
That's still by choice.
It's still either way, it is definitely by choice. Again, I know what I want. I stand firm on what I want. If just because you come up to me and you're available, that don't mean I choose you. You know, like I have
just because somebody's single don't mean they desperate.
Yeah, like exactly. The single definitely does not mean desperation.
Mm-hmm.
I have options, you know, if that was a thing, but that's not for me. Like, I know what I want and I choose what I want. The only thing that I can do is make myself available and wait for that person to come to me. I'm not out seeking anything in particular. No, I'm not looking directly for someone, but that person, if I make myself available, that person will come to me. And that's where I'm at right now.
Wherever you're at, however it may be, I need you women, when you approach a man and you see a man, you treat him like you want him to treat you. Period.
Mm-hmm.
No half stepping, giving him options that he need. I wish a woman would give me some options. I'm gonna give you an option.
What you mean, give you some options?
Like, you want me or okay? That's what me gonna do this or that? Okay. Well, guess what?
So hold on, I got some comments on Instagram. Okay, we have Certified Street Music who says, I think a lot of relationships are built on a shitty foundation and people try repairs when you have to tear the house down and start over. Life brings about a change. It's constant adjustments. Heartbreak hit different when you're trusting your judgment. Chocolate Cocaine say, good points, my G. Certified say, right. Certified says she's single with respect to the fact that God has a man looking for her. Since he was little, he that find it. I think that was a Bible quote.
Yeah.
Darian says, don't stay while you ain't happy. I know I made that mistake even after watching my god brother and both of my best friends do it, but I was scared to fail at my first marriage just because I ain't want to get married to begin with that for that very reason. That's another thing. Like
that's understandable. Very understandable. But I'm not staying. If I'm unhappy, I'm leaving.
So do you think that you would try? What measurements would you go through before you left?
I would try.
How?
Just easy.
Give me examples.
My try is, first of all, whatever you think that I did, I'm gonna apologize for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's off top. And now once I apologize, I'm not gonna give you 5,000 more apologies because I feel like sorry, my bad, it's all the same. I apologize. Then it's time to move forward. Now I'm gonna still do other things. I'm not gonna change. I'm still gonna sun come up and be like, hey, on this day, be ready to get dressed. We're gonna go do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still do what I was doing in the first place. Still do surprises. Still go out concerts. Do this, do that. And if you say, "Hey, I want to do I'll go with you." If we married, okay, I'll go sit down with the counselor with you. I will try that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, if I'm still going out my way, doing stuff for you, doing this for you, and then you still got a grudge and still got an attitude or feel like you don't want to still sleep in another room, then at that point I'm gonna feel like, well, what I'm doing this for?
I need to know the severity of what caused a person to be mad to sleep in another room.
I just feel like understanding, a lack of understanding of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like when you can't, it's also somebody got to shut the hell up and listen. You know what I'm saying? Like if we talking at each other, it ain't ever gonna work, because words just bouncing off your forehead and ain't going anywhere. But we have to get to the point where we sit down, have a conversation, understand where each other come from. Let's comprehend this thing, and then we talk about it. Because if we can roll that way, we don't have to worry about the disconnect and we being in two different rooms. You know what I'm saying, or anything of that nature. But when we can't listen to each other, and it's just constant bickering, I don't want to be bothered with your ass right now. So now I'm gonna just move around. But it's still unacceptable.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. Like I'm not for the yell and argue with you. That just sound I think I did that in my 20s when I was with my kids and the mama. Like we used to argue. Then I realized myself one day, it got to the point to where I feel like I was damn near passing out. Like I couldn't even, like how I'm talking now, like I just run out of breath. Like if I'm just talking, chilling, like my shit built up so bad, I'm like, you know what, man? Arguing with somebody.
That's taking a lot of energy.
So from that day forward there, man, I said, man, I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm gonna speak my mind. You speak yours, and if you get it, I'm gonna say, look here. First of all, what we're not gonna do, we're not gonna escalate and get loud with each other. That's what we're not gonna do.
Chris Warren said, I've been with my wife 25 years. The truth is, until you understand your partner completely, it will be a problem. Each person needs their needs met, as well as space to be alone.
Space is important. Space is important, man, because I feel like at the end of the day, even though we together, give me time to myself. Like I want you to have time to yourself. Like we don't have to be under each other 24/7.
So that means each person needs to have their own individual life. Because if you don't have a life, you're gonna be too invested in what your significant other is doing.
Exactly. You got a lot of people like that. Like you might be the type of person. Like I might be the type of person. Weekend I go hang out with my boys. Right? And when I go hang out, it might be early in the day. You know what I'm saying? I go hang out early in the day, chill over here, do this and then I'll be back home maybe about 8, 9 o'clock. Or we might go shoot pool on weekend, whatever the case may be. And then if you don't really socialize with anybody because you choose not to, then you be like, you always over there. Why you like? Can I have some time to myself?
Right.
If I'm here tomorrow's Sunday, I'm gonna be home with you all day on Sunday. We can sit up in here and watch TV. It's gonna be relaxing. So these are a lot of things.
Tell you, don't designate no Sunday for me. That's a wrap.
No. Sunday gonna be chilling regardless.
See, that's them giving you options. All right, we have
no.
Hold on. Certified Street Music say you also have to allow someone to be upset with you, and I agree with that. Like if you do something to hurt somebody's feelings, allow them to go through their little process. Let them get over it, but don't harp on it. Don't hold a grudge. I'm gonna let you be in your feelings because I did something to hurt you, but let me apologize and I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna give you time to get over it, because you might do something to me, and just because you say you're sorry don't mean that my feelings not hurt no more.
Right.
So allow me time to process what you did. Allow me time to accept your apology and get over it.
Well, it just depends on what you did to hurt this person's feelings to, like what extreme. It can be something so small to where it might be, just say she might find a number in your pocket. Right? So she might feel like, nigga, you come and say with a brother cheat. Or she might see a text message. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, let me just send that. And it might be whatever the case may be, I understand that.
Okay, so what level, if a woman found a phone number in your pocket and y'all in a relationship together, what level do you think that is?
A 1.
That's a number 1?
Yeah.
Me and you could never be together. You lucky you my cousin. Because that is not a number 1.
So Robert says Big Mama and Big Papa were married 50 plus years, slept in separate rooms.
And that was like 80 years ago.
Who snored?
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. They married and they sleep in separate room because they
because one snore. My dad is like
I know somebody like
that.
I mean, that's a lot
but that's different though.
Yeah, that's
different. They gonna get it in, and then you gonna go to your separate room to go to sleep.
I can't sleep without.
I know quite a few people like that. I ran across some white people like that too.
So if you don't need to use your alarm to get up, you can put your earplugs in and go to sleep at night. But like most people need an alarm clock to get up.
My thing is, at the end of the day, I can't sleep with earplugs in because I sleep light. I feel like I need to be able to hear everything that's going on.
So you rather sleep in another room instead of sleeping with your man?
If somebody snores that bad, I'm sorry.
I mean, you got people that snore. You can still hear that.
I put my earplugs in, and
I can't sleep with no grizzly bear.
So the grizzly bear just gonna have to be my alarm clock. Because if I got a man and we live together, I'm not sleeping in another room.
That boy sound he's shifting gears in the car.
I'm the grizzly bear. I'm the grizzly bear. You gonna deal with my snoring. I'm gonna be your alarm clock and wake you up. Put your earplugs in.
But see, that's too much. And I'm gonna tell you, for one, I wake up at random times of the night just because. Like, I don't know.
I'm not even gonna hear you waking up. I'm be sleeping good.
But anyway, so now, because we got off topic for a minute. What is your
okay? Hold on before you start your question. Let's get these comments out the way, and then we can go to the next one. So certified. I'm so proud of you for paying attention. If someone says you hurt my feelings, you can't say no, I didn't. Yeah, that's true. People do that all the time.
About that feeling. Like people expressing their feelings.
You can't tell nobody how they made you feel.
Absolutely.
Good point. That's wrong as two boys effing. If he snores, she probably farts. You're right, but look, you cannot judge somebody for farting in they sleep.
They gotta let it out one way. They mouth on their ass, so they gonna die.
So let them get it out.
Darren said, "No, I ain't taking no numbers. Why I got a whole lady? That's my old lady."
No, we speaking just.
No, you said that was the number one. That is not a level one.
I mean, people ain't taking phone. They put it in their phone. I'm just saying.
You don't need no numbers.
My thing is, at the end of the day, truth be told, unless no lie. Unless I have some type of intentions, I have to already have intentions on cheating. That's the only reason I'm taking a number.
Okay,
you shouldn't be taking a number unless it's a business opportunity.
Okay, let me say something to y'all, man. I'm gonna make this clear and very understanding. I was married.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I walked away from our marriage because I felt like now I was being neglected.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't take nothing from her. She was a good woman. You know what I'm saying? If I got up at 4, if I walked in the house, if I came in the house at 3 a.m. from the club and I said I'm hungry, she gonna get up and cook me something to eat. Off top, no argument, no nothing. What you want, gonna do it. If I gotta turn around and get right back at 6, she gonna get up, fix me some breakfast on my way out the door.
Where she work at?
Huh?
Where she work?
Up the street. So what I'm saying is, look. Real talk. So, and then on top of that,
it's not a level 3.
Then on top of that, if like birthdays, Father's Days, Christmas, just because, like I can come home, I have 4-5 units on the bed, tennis shoes to go with them, watches to match it, cologne to go with it. So hold on, so you want to know what the problem is? So all that was cool and dandy, and when I do that, I treat her, I surprise her, I make sure good. This is where the problem came in. For my 40th birthday, she gave me a surprise birthday party. Cool. The following year, my birthday came around. I'm like, I ain't gonna do nothing. I don't want to do nothing. My partner kept saying, man, let's come to the club, man. Let me host the party at the club. I'm like, man, I'm not really no club person. Like, I don't mind because I did the club since I was 15. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about the club no more. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, so I said, man, I ain't my club. I'm kind of burnt out on that. Man, he like, man, come on. I said, well, fuck, man. He says, you want me to come to the damn club? I'm come to the club. So he gave me a section. Everybody. So I called a few people up. Hey, man, y'all come to the club. We're going to hang out at the club. Cool. Get dressed. We go to the club. Before I get to the club, my phone went dead. I know my phone went dead because I left it in the car. So boom. I'm going to speed it up real quick. So we go in the club. We party. We boom, boom, boom. All I know was I woke up at home on the floor, butt naked with one sock on. John, I'm like, where the hell? I'm looking around.
You was at home?
Yeah, I was at home. All I know was butt naked on the floor with one sock on the floor. I wake up, I'm looking like, fuck up. My head's, I'm looking at the ceiling.
They gave him Taco Bell.
I'm like, how the hell I get home? Right? So I'm trying to figure out how to get to the house. And then all of a sudden, I hear myself, I'm like, the fuck is that ringing? At my phone. I'm like, how the fuck my phone get over there? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so I'm trying to put shit together. Well, I'm going to bring it back to how I figure out. So this is how the story, this is how the thing went till I got to that. So some of my partners, they caught video footages. So now it's video footage.
The cameras be messing up everything.
Now, here go the video footage. The video footage, what I seen was, we was at the club, and next thing you know, they show a picture of me. I got a bottle of Ciroc in this hand. I got a beer in my back pocket. I got a cup of liquor in this hand and another can of beer. And the whole night, I was just drinking. All of them. And then my partner, him and his girl, he worked at the club, but his girl worked behind the bar. He said, yes, I went to the bar and they was steady giving me drinks at the bar, and I ain't even know. He said I knocked the whole drink over at the bar.
So you was lit.
I was lit. I don't remember. So then they say we leave the club, we go outside, and I go to the food truck, and then some type of way I start talking, ranking on the girl behind the food truck, making everybody laugh, and she just laughing. And then next thing you know, I got like 6 plates of food. And I just start handing people food.
I need to go with you to the club.
Here you go, take this food. Then they say I get in somebody's car with them until instead of talking shit to them, talking about, man, take me to the highs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, somebody drove you home?
No. So
you was just in their car.
I got in their car, like telling them, man, what y'all doing about? Like, get out the car, let's go. But they really laughed, so it was all that because I was cracking jokes and messing with them. I said, man, come on, let's go. I said, I've been leave y'all alone. Got out the car, got in my car, cranked the car up and say, let's go. My brother was riding with me.
I hope he wasn't gonna let you drive.
He said, I drove, and then he said, I pulled over and said, man, I can't drive. Drive me to the house. He said, I pulled over on the side of the road, parked the car. I got on the passenger side. He said, I laid on the passenger side, and he said, when he was getting close to the house, I kept trying to open the door up. Because when I got up that morning, I remember walking out in the garage, I seen a box on top of my car in the garage. It was some chicken in there. Where the fuck this box of chicken come from on top of my car? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out some food on top of my car in a box. So I hit the garage open. I see my car mat outside in the driveway. Like, why my car mat?
You threw up? He
said I was trying to throw up. That's why I kept trying to open the door. But I don't remember.
Because you was drunk. Okay, so tell me what had...
So all that being said, what I'm saying is, so I was asleep. I hear my phone ring.
Butt naked with one sock on.
So when I wake up, ain't nobody in the house. So I'm like, well, fuck everybody. So I get on up, put my sock on, put some clothes on. I'm walking around the house trying to figure out what's going on. I'm looking at my phone. I don't even know. So then she come in the house. Yeah. Some bitch called your phone last night. I said, call my phone? Yeah, some bro called your phone last night. Talking about, what's up? Where you at? I said, some bro called my phone. I said, ain't no bro called my phone. My phone was dead. No, yeah, some bro you gave your number to. She told me, you said, what's up? I say, man, I don't know who that was. And then she said she called the girl. And then the girl told her.
Why is she calling people on your number?
Yeah, so she called the girl. Yeah, who's this? She say the girl told her, I told her about her. I say, no.
So you had a whole conversation?
She's saying I had a conversation. I say, no, I have no conversation. Like, one thing about, like, I can get drunk, but one thing I don't do is talk about nothing that's dealing with my household. I don't care what you put me on. I can get drunk and lie to you like I'm drunk, but I might not. But if I'm wasted, I'm wasted. I'm not doing no talking. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna be just smiling.
So she probably was picking and fishing.
And that's what she was doing. She was picking fish. And I used to tell her all the time because she used to go through my phone.
Looking for something.
She used to go through my phone and it wasn't nothing in my phone. Like she'd go through my phone. And I'd be like, if you want to see my phone, just ask me for my phone.
See, we need to have a whole topic on women going through the phone.
Yeah. I say just give my phone. So I'm gonna speed it up real quick and get back real quick. So I say, if you want to go through my phone, just go. So I say one day, I say, you know what? I say, I hope one day you go through my phone and you call somebody they don't know and they just say some shit to piss you off. So that's how I said, yeah, that's how I feel. Because you shouldn't be going through my phone when you just ask me.
I've been that other girl before.
You know what I'm saying? Just pick. Just pick.
No. Just like I had this guy that I used to talk to like when I was in my early 20s. Our birthday like a few days apart. So every year I usually, text him and tell him happy birthday, whatever. But a few years ago, it had to be like 10 plus years ago. I called him. We, chopped it up or whatever. And I know he had a girlfriend, which
it was innocent.
It was very innocent. But she called my phone. So when she called my phone, I really debated for a minute because I'm like, do I want to be petty or am I going to be a grown woman about the situation?
You chose the petty route.
I kind of went in between.
Yeah, because
so
she kept
I kind of went in between. So what I did was I told him, say, check this out. Me and your dude cool. We're not talking. We're not fucking around. You know, he way in Cali. I'm in Houston or whatever. I'm not messing with him. And what I went to proceed to say, like, sweetie, I'm harmless. Like, go ahead and have a child. I'll probably be your baby godmama. Like that type of stuff.
And I think that like we're really just friends. Cool. It's nothing else.
But that was pissing her off because she had no idea who I was.
Yeah.
So
but can you understand how she would feel if you supposed to be so cool with my man, but why I ain't never heard of you?
That ain't got nothing to do with me. She had to take that up with her dude. But what I'm telling you is, I'm not playing with your, you know what I'm saying? I don't play those type of games. Like, I could easily be a petty woman. It's fun. But I would never do that to nobody that
and jeopardize their relationship.
Relationship, especially I know you definitely ain't for me. You know, I'm not supposed to do that. If I have absolutely no intentions, I don't even see you that way. I would never do that to anybody. But that's how we can listen. I talk to anybody, chick.
Yeah. So
call my phone.
So anyway, she called the broad phone. She said the broad told her, yeah, we supposed to go to the Waffle House, and if he would have came with me tonight, he would have got a good fuck. My antennas went up. You know what I'm saying? I say, what?
Robert says it's a lose-lose situation. He don't play phone games.
Yeah, like don't touch my phone. So I'm like, man, I don't even know who the broad is. So I left it alone. I ain't arguing with her about it. I said, okay, and I moved. I said, man, look, I'm not gonna argue with you about it. I said, I was on this damn floor trunk. I'm still trying to figure out what my other socket. Like, I'm not even worried about that phone right now. Like, did she know my name? Like, did she even say my name? No, she don't even know my name. I don't even know her damn name.
So where do you think the trust issues came in that made her feel like she had to have to go through your phone?
So that was just off top. And I tell anybody, that comes from people past.
Okay, so she just came to the relationship with those issues.
Probably so, yeah. And I tell people all the time, man, don't bring your past to your present. And don't bring what somebody else did to me. I mean, to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't bring somebody else bullshit outside this house into the house with us.
Somebody said that on the group the other day. On one of the comments, they said something about how they narrowed it down to women, but it's not just women, men do it too. Yeah. Women, they were saying basically like women go through things and whatever they experience, they hold on, like we harp on it and we bring it to the next relationship. But it's not just women, it's people in general, because men get hurt just like women get hurt, and men hold on to things that hurt them and apply it to their next relationship.
Right. But this is the thing. This is, I think, when it comes to uplifting, we have to understand that we all go through, like you said, our different things, but we have to make our partner aware of, for one, what we've been through. Let's let it be known, you know, what I've been through. Now, if you love me like you say you love me, you're not gonna send me through that same type of shit. And not even that let's first off identify the triggers. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't do, if I tell you I've been in a relationship and this is the type of fucked up shit that happened and it made me feel some type of way, don't do those same type of things and expect me not to feel that same type of way. You see what I'm saying?
What do you think about the people that say don't speak about your last relationship or what happened in your last relationship with the new relationship?
I don't feel that. I mean, it's okay if y'all hold a conversation about, well, my last relationship, this is what happened with us. You know what I'm saying? This way, that way. Okay, cool. But don't bring, like, we rocking and then you see me shaving my head or cleaning up on Wednesday, and then you ask me why I'm shaving and cleaning my head up. Like, the fuck you mean? Because I'm around people. I like to stay clean. When you met me, was I clean? Well, then they bring up, well, that's what same thing that so and so. Well, first of all, let's get this straight.
Comparison.
Yeah, don't bring it to me. Like, don't do that, because I'm not going. That's like me saying, well, shit, what you cooking for me like that all the time? Well, the last woman I was with used to cook too, but then when I leave, she was doing this. Like, I'm just saying though, but don't do that. Well, that's the same thing. Hey man, I'm not that person. My name is this. That nigga name is that. And that can cause a problem. Like, don't tell me about what somebody else did, or tell me that's the same thing so and so did. Like, kid, but you can't say the way I move is the same way that person moves.
Listen, but that's a catch-22.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you why it's a catch-22. Because for one, what you looking at?
This.
Oh, my shoes.
Them Pumas.
Big.
Nigga,
yeah. That's a catch-22 because for one, you want to make sure that you're aware you know what I'm saying, of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I've been through something and I don't want to take it to the relationship, you can't still be naive to go through the same shit over and over again. Mm-hmm. So you still have to be aware of the signs or whatnot. Now, you can handle it differently by simply saying, okay, look, you did such and such. It made me feel some type of way, so can we talk about it? Like, what was that about? You know what I'm saying? It's something along those lines. Let me know what it is, because I don't want to take it the wrong way, or I don't want to feel some type of way about it. But again, it really bars down to having the conversation. Let's talk about it. And there's too many people that you absolutely correct that won't say shit. They harp about it until they get pissed off, and then all of it coming out at one time.
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
So let me finish up my story real quick so we get back why I say and what I mean. So like I said, so she said, the girl said all this here. I left it alone, like I'm not gonna argue with you. Like now I ain't trying to hear that. Mm-hmm. So we went on by bed, and I went and got in bed. She continued to do what she was doing, cooking and all that. It was cool. Got up, went to work, did what I did, come home. I get home. She get to the house. She come in there. First thing she do, she see me. So that girl, so you say you don't know that girl? I don't know that girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Like, I really don't know that girl. I ain't cracked no smile.
But can you understand how it looked to her, though?
I understand that, but this is the key. So she say, and what really runs me hot about the situation, because then she like, so she called me, and I'm looking at her like, what is you doing? Like, why is you putting another female number in your phone to, like, don't do no shit like that? Which, I mean, that's just a woman. Like, don't do that. Like, you gotta be, you bigger than that. So I say, so she called. I was like, so she called, and she said, put it on speaker. Say, so I don't know. She said Miles, Pookie, or whatever. He say he don't know you. The girl like, well, okay, well, he don't know me. I mean, what you want me to tell you? Like, okay.
Did she leave it alone after that?
Yeah, the girl wasn't even push. She like, okay, like she wasn't no. He comes, she like, oh, okay, whatever. And I'm like, she like, now here, you say you don't know her. I just hung the phone up. And I hung it up because I told her the reason why I'm not getting on that phone. If I was on the floor drunk, don't remember how I get on. I ain't no telling what I said to that woman.
Because a lot of
if I
drinking impairs judgment.
Yeah,
it does. That's why I don't do Patron, because you will not remember things that you do.
Like I'm not going to.
I need you to be a more respectful drunk.
But come on, man, it's my birthday. These niggas buying me. I would turn them motherfuckers up. I wasn't even worried about it that night. But I ain't.
But drinking does that.
Yeah, but like I told her, I don't really know what was said, so I left it alone. I said, man, look, we're not gonna dwell on that. Mm-hmm. So she was mad. I said, I'll let you be mad. But that holding that grudge went.
So did one of y'all sleep on the couch?
I'm not sleeping on no damn couch.
Y'all slept in the same bed?
Well, she chose sleep on the couch. but what I'm saying is,
and you allowed her?
I mean, I'm giving her space.
Okay.
But then after maybe a couple days, I say, look here, man.
After a couple of days.
Yeah. So I say after a couple of days.
That's kind of extreme.
Yeah, I just say, hey, look here, man. I'm shit. I gotta go to work in the morning. My back a little sore. Can you come help me rub my back? I be like, you ain't gonna come to bed. Come here. And she still held on the grudge. So I'm like, you know what?
See, I can't do the whole
grudge. So I let her hold it. I'm like, okay, no problem. Like I'm not.
Is that where the neglect came in?
So from that event right there, and even and then it went. Then on top of that, so okay, it went to the point where after it still went on, they did like it was a Valentine's weekend. They had a concert in New Orleans, and she had went to Mississippi. And I say, look here, since you're in Mississippi, I'm gonna drive down to New Orleans. When you leave Mississippi, drive to New Orleans. We're gonna go to the Valentine concert, mm-hmm. which was like Monica, Yvonne, Tyreek, Avant, whatever that nigga name is. Avant, whatever. It was a whole bunch of them there. You know what I'm saying? R&B concert. So mm-hmm. we went to the concert. It was cool and dandy. You know what I'm saying? I had the room already set up. We was there. We get back to the room. We slept in 2 different fucking beds. Like I'm not for the whole. Like I'm not for the bed. This is me. Now listen. Any woman that's on here, listen.
So that you having some unknown random girl number in your phone after you got toe up pissy drunk for your birthday. That was a level 10 for her. Like she held a grudge for that long.
We held that grudge. That was the man. Because what else can you hold a grudge? All right, to me, what she told me was it was other women.
I'm gonna say this.
She had trust issues.
I'm gonna say, but not even that. That I'm gonna tell you from talking to other people. I hate to say this, but from talking to other people and dealing with a bunch of trifling women, people only take shit to that extreme when they're already at a level of now coming back. And not saying that you did something, you was just an out.
That she needed an escape. She found that opportunity.
I got an opportunity. This is my chance to burn.
That makes sense.
And I'm gonna say, our son, that's true.
That makes sense.
On that occasion, that wasn't true. Her occasion, from my understanding, was she wanted me to see her and wanted me to love her the way she loved me, and she wanted me to see who she was. So when I told her I'm gonna leave, then she was like, if I'd known you was gonna leave, I would have did things different.
So y'all didn't communicate?
Like I'm at this point. If I tell you to come here and I still speak to you, you still want to act like you got a problem. Like it get to the point like this is my thing. Like I said, this is my point. If we married, I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna tell you or beg you to come do something with me. If I gotta ask, tell you, or beg you, I'm not gonna ask. And when I not stop asking, then I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
You gotta do one of them though.
I'm not doing none of them.
You have to. Like
I did.
What do you do? What do you do? You gonna pick up and grab and just. You gonna carry her. You have to do one of the two. You have to. If you see,
no. If you see on that, what I'm saying is,
am I right or wrong? I'm sorry.
That's true. But what I'm saying is, I'm only gonna ask to a certain extent. I'm not gonna be here, baby. Please, like she wanted me to say, baby, please come get. I'm not doing it because if I'm showing you stuff other ways, say, hey man, look. Whatever you got in mind, it ain't about that. Let's go. Like you ain't got no other reason. You ain't seen no other phone number. You ain't seen no other girl on my phone. That's the only thing you got to hold on. And so once I left, and she realized, and like she told me, she said, "Well, I want you to see me for who I want you to love me." I said, "Who said I didn't love you? I married you." Mm-hmm. I said, "But the point is, because you held that grudge for so long, and it turned me." Numb to the relationship. And once I got numb to the relationship, it was a wrap. I say, so you neglected me. So that been neglecting me, then I called it off. And I don't want to deal with it no more. So and from that point when I left, all the way up, like I couldn't even find her. Like when I tried to go file for my divorce, I couldn't even find her. She's like she didn't want to be found. And then when I did, like I found it like just out the blue. She called me one day out the blue. And I was like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, I don't know this damn number. It just called me out the blue. And then she told me, I don't want no divorce from you. I wanted my marriage. And I did that.
How much time went by before she realized she wanted her marriage?
Man, years went by. About 3 years went by.
So she held a grudge for 3 years and then decided to say, well, you know what? I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to work.
Well, before.
And not try to get in touch
with
you.
A whole year. Yeah, it's been 3 years since we seen each other.
That's a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big red flag. And grudges are red flags.
So you saying no, but I'm telling you, like all of that points to what I just said.
Yeah, but what I'm telling y'all, because I know who she is as a person, she think like you got women like this. This is my thing. I understand what y'all saying, but you gotta understand, you got women who do shit just to try to get a man. They'll try to get a man to really like, I'm gonna see if this man gonna beg for me. I'm not that begging type dude.
So you need to know your mate. So she had the wrong one. You know, that's why people need to take their time and date and get to know each other.
I'm not that dude to be begging. Like
but 3 years.
3 years from
of not even talking to him. And you really thought that?
I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I have to tell you that shit don't.
She got blocked. I need to drink on that one. You drink this
Prince Warren says, no blueberry. People bring up old relationships instead of just saying I require certain things.
Yeah. I mean, in other words, he's speaking on like bringing up past tense.
But that's a thing for me. Like I'm gonna let you know that what I'm not dealing with. Like off top.
It's fine to let somebody know what you're not dealing with. That's okay. Because they need to know. Because if I'm telling you I don't deal with this, you need to be like, well, I don't deal with people that don't deal with this. It's equal, you know, like the man deserves to know what your expectations are, so he could decide if that's something he want to deal with. Like for me, example, I like to take sexy pictures and I like to wear sexy clothes. Every man can't appreciate that. They don't accept that. They don't like that. But if you want to be with me and you want me to be happy, you have to accept the fact that I'm just a sexy person who like to dress sexy and post sexy pictures. And if that's too much for you, I am not for you. You know, that's just, it's simple little things. He don't care. That don't bother him.
Like I don't care about that.
But that's a man have a right to say, well, you know what? I don't want to date a woman that dress sexy and put it out there for everybody to see.
I mean, you ain't showing your booty cheeks, all that stuff. I don't care. Putting on sexy clothes, that ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's an example.
Yeah.
Because like some people, like, okay, so like y'all know that I was married before. And before I got married, the guy told me that he didn't like me to dress like that. And because I cared a lot about him, I changed how I dress. And that's a part of who I am. Like, I've always loved to wear like the provocative clothes. That's just me. And I feel some kind of way now that I changed who I was and changed the things that I enjoy doing to make somebody happy. And why did I do that for you? And you couldn't even stay around. So going forward, no, I'm a sexy woman. I like to dress sexy, and this is who I am. You gotta love me, or you don't have to be with me. You can go be with a girl that dressed like a school teacher.
Yeah, well, I don't care. Like, my thing is, I'm gonna be me. Now, if you just want to say, baby, I think this look nice on you, I wear it. But all that trying to make me dress a certain way, it's just I'm not gonna do it. Like, I got my own.
Because you gotta be yourself, and they gotta accept you for who you are.
Like, if I know when I met you, you wearing some skimpy shit, I gotta understand. You 9 times out of 10, you gonna still wear that skimpy shit.
I tell people, like, look, I like dressing like this. This is me.
That's your comfort. So like a man can't come in your life and be like, you know what? I think you need to be business professional every time I see you, or you need to be dressed and sexy every time. No, you need to accept me, and then when I want to dress like every now and then, I'm gonna give you what you want. But I don't think people need to go into relationships trying to change that person. Don't change the person that you with. Go find somebody that likes the same thing you like.
Unless it's making it better.
No, because what's better for you might not be better for me.
I understand that, but I'm saying, like, unless that, when I say making it better, like, if you know you can do better as a person, and that person is.
Well, that's different. We talking about character. You can't change somebody's character. You have to accept their character if you want them to be happy with who they are. Because if you don't accept a person's character, that means you don't accept them for who they are. And who are you to tell somebody you okay, but if you tweak this, you will be perfect.
So I don't know. We went all the way left to the left, right, and back to the backfield and corner
to the left.
Yeah.
To the left.
So,
to the left,
but
to the left. To the
all
left.
that's cool and dandy. But like I said, you can't change. At the end of the day, you can't change a person. You can't make a person see you for what you are if they mind.
See you for who you are. First of all, you gotta see yourself.
So all that being said, and then like I say, everybody's different. So I go in relationships looking at. I don't look at everything the same. And if a person make you happy, you need to show that person that you appreciate how they make you happy. I feel like this here. If you make me happy, you make me smile, you make me feel good, it's just things I'm going to do for you because that's how you make me feel. Mm-hmm. You can be with somebody, they say care for you, they love you, but then they don't ever show it. Mm-hmm. They don't ever show you nothing unless you keep telling them. But then if I'm telling you, that's the way you do it. But now I don't want it because
that's the only way you're doing it is because I'm telling you.
Yeah, because I said something to you about it. Mm-hmm. Like, it should just be natural for you to do it. So if it ain't natural for you to do it,
I ain't really loving you.
I'm not knocking you for that.
Because if you really love somebody, they're gonna do everything to make you happy.
And my thing is, and I feel like every woman is if it's a son in their second nature to do. Any woman that knows she got a man and she know who your hardworking man and it's just in their second nature, they gonna make sure they cater and cook for that man. Make sure that man is straight.
I always talk about food.
Because by damn, you better cook.
Well, that's his love language, food.
You better cook. I mean, you can give me everything. You can give me everything you want, but if you don't cook for me,
that's the second time they did that last time. Like they keep logging me out, and then it goes to my other Instagram, and that's how I end up on the wrong account.
But the thing about it is, I mean. Hey man, I work too hard, man. I gotta come home with something. I don't want to be coming home going to fast foods and all that. You gotta have me right at the house. That's period. Point blank. If you don't cook, your ass gotta go. No cook, no go, no go.
So that
but anyway, yeah, man, y'all gotta do these things. Cook for your man. Bring surprises. Go make us a basket full of cologne. Some robes. Go get us a robe with initials or something on it. I don't give a damn. You put your name on the robe for us. I say, baby, when you wear this robe, I say, yeah, baby, I'm gonna wear your name when you put this robe. I'm gonna think of you. Buy some house shoes. You know what I'm saying?
I know how to cater to.
You know, it just
that's how you prefer to be catered to.
Tell me sweet things. Send me a picture out the blue.
Sound like an old man. Tell me sweet things.
Tell me sweet things, baby. Send me some pictures out the blue that's just, whoa, hold on, baby. I'll be there in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? But just a lot of things. And always let your man know, baby. Everything gonna be okay. You good. You strong. You got this. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to hear these things. Just like a woman feel like I'm down, I'm depressed, and a man come grab you and rub on you, tell you, baby, it's all right, I got you. You gotta let your man know the same thing.
But men and women need to be consistent. Like, however you start off when y'all in that honeymoon stage, you need to consistently do those things. You know, life happens and a lot of things come up, but you still need to still show affection and cater to the person that you with, because life already can be hard and frustrating. Work can be difficult. You don't want to come home and have to still deal with headaches and frustration and depression and all of that. Like when you come home, that should be your sanctuary. That's where you come home and you be at peace. Leave all that shit on the other side of the door. When I get off of work, I want to come home. I want to kiss my man. I want us to sit down at the table and I want us to eat and I want us to talk about the good things that happen. Even if I need to talk about the bad things to get off my chest, just listen. Even if I'm getting on your nerve and you don't care 2 cents about what I'm talking about, just make me feel like you care. Like you could not hear nothing I say, but give me some verbal head nods every now and then just to let me get it off my chest.
So right, baby.
So
yes, so just like that.
You should have hit her across her head.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you should have played soccer ball with her.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, you should play soccer.
And that's gonna make me feel good.
Yeah, I know.
And then guess what? We both sleeping in the same bed.
Don't even worry about
her. Look, and that's another thing, y'all. It has to be. People don't realize that when you do something for somebody else, if you're doing it out from your heart, it feel good to both parties.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing. And I'm the same way. Like I want to come home and I want to be excited to get home. You know, like goddamn it. Ooh. I'm walking out the goddamn office at 4:58.
Just know when you get to the house.
I know. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get 5 minutes where I can get home 5 minutes faster, whatever the case may be, I want to be excited about going home.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying? Like at all times. Like if I get home before he do, I can't wait till he walk through the door.
Yeah.
And people don't understand, like, you get that from saying, baby, I appreciate you. Showing you, baby, I appreciate, what you did. Or going out of your way to do simple shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm off today, or I took off early. What do you want for lunch? I'm bringing you lunch. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, don't go straight home. Somebody watching the kids. Meet me, like you said, meet me here. Or let's have dinner at some random ass place.
Yeah.
It's just, it takes a little extra effort sometimes. But
if you care for that person.
Yes, when you care for that person, like that shit is completely.
That keep a bunch of faith in man.
It does.
They keep a bunch of faith in man. Just because men sometimes feel like all the shit they do, they get unappreciated for. Like, and then you say something, and one might be like, "I told you." Like, I don't remember you telling me. When you told me, how did you tell me? Men just want to feel appreciated for everything he do.
Everybody want to feel appreciated.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? The woman too. So with that being said, man, we got to uplift men, and then us as black men, man. Like I'm the type, it's crazy because we speak like we said, we go somewhere. And there be a bunch of dudes always want to mean mug each other, man. Like we got a bad person mean mug. Like who just still looking at, man? This we got that bad. But I'm the type person.
Why is it so hard for men to compliment each other? Like they always want to say it's gay.
Remember somebody like a few weeks ago was like, y'all women always have y'all back. Always have each other backs and all that other stuff. My thing is, like, even with us women, we can go through and we'll see another one like, bitch, that looks nice on you, or you pretty, or you out.
Okay.
It's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you really don't. And I guess men probably think it's
Well, I mean, you ain't got to say nothing like that, but you be like, what's good with your family? You all right? That's good. What's up?
So does that mean the same thing?
Is that uplifting?
Yeah, what's good, homie? You that might be a speak because nobody might speak to you. You all right, man? Yeah, that's what's up. And keep on going. You know what I'm saying? You good, fam? All right, that's what's up. What's good with you, Chief? That's what's up.
Okay, so let me say this here about the uplifting part with peers and friends. Now, me, I have a circle of friends, and I got this one friend. I call her my praying friend. I could be looking for a job, or I could be ready for a relationship, or whatever I'm going through in life. When I say uplifting, this is my friend. Like, she pours into me and I pour into her. We talk on the phone all the time. As my friend, like, she was going through something personal, whatever, in her relationship. And I told her, I said, well, she's religious. And I said, well, maybe you should just pray about it to God, ask God to forgive you for your sins, but to put you on the path that you need to be on so that you guys can live the way God see fit, so that y'all can get married, so that y'all can be happy. Don't worry about what other people think about what you're doing. Focus on your man and put God first and pray and tell God he knows your heart. and to make it happen. And to me, that's uplifting her, because if you're feeling defeated or you feel like everybody judging you on your relationship, and here I am telling you, don't worry about what other people think. That man make you happy. You know, like he might not make all the money in the world, but guess what? He caters to you. He take care of you. He help you out with the child. You don't have to do nothing at the house. So society telling you that he's supposed to make more money than you, but unfortunately, it don't always happen like that. You make more money than him, but you ain't got to lift a finger because this man love your dirty draws. To me, it's like a lot of times people want to look at the bad and they want to point it out because they have their own problems. But as a friend, you don't just uplift your man. You don't just uplift your woman. You should uplift your friends, uplift your siblings, you know, because sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
I just don't know that men have those same type of conversations with their homeboys.
Yeah, we do. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple of partners. I got a homie, that little nigga that hit me up all the time. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? Man, I love you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of guys don't say I love you. They don't even say I love you to their kids.
Yeah, like
so many men say, well, my parents never told me I love you.
Yeah, you know, they be like, he be like, man, I love you, bro. Man, he said, man, I'm just checking on you. I ain't heard from you. You know what I call them? We call them bull crap around Joe. Then I get a lot of people say, man, I hear a lot of people like, man, I see you, man. I mean, you inspire me, homie. And you know what I'm saying? I look up to you. I aspire because we both come from the same. We all came from the same spot.
Started from the bottom.
Yeah, and I see what you're doing, man. I say, man, I'll tell you something, homie. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Just keep doing what you're doing. You can be there, man.
But you never know what person
just keep doing what you're doing, man. As long as you keep doing what you're doing, it ain't gonna be overnight. Trust me, because I ain't get here overnight. Like,
we need to circulate positive energy, and we need to make a habit out of every day. Just say something kind and nice to somebody, or just uplift somebody. You know, because again, you never know what a person is going through. You know, just something simple like, "Girl, I see you. You look like you done lost some weight. You looking good." Or
don't be lying though.
No, it's the truth, you know. Or I'd be like, I see you looking thick, girl. You've been doing those squats over there. What's going on with you? Yeah. You know, like people just need to be uplifted. Like I was at work today, and all the people over there was just like so nice. They was like, we appreciate you so much, and I'm like, I really feel appreciated. I feel like y'all must have been working y'all ass off before I got here because they like, how you doing? Are you okay? Do you need? You know, like I think. Instead of people being haters or finding something negative about what's going on, if everybody would just be like, you know what, I'm gonna be on some positive stuff today. Let me say something nice to somebody. Like I was in there wiping off a table and the girl was like, thank you so much. Like it made me think, you know, when I go to a restaurant and I leave a restaurant, I might leave my tip, but I don't never thank my waiter for making sure my drink was refilled every time I need to refill, even though I'm refilled.
I'd be like, appreciate it.
Yeah, like you should do that. You know, people need to hear those things. Like we need to just spread positive energy throughout the day or in life, period.
What you got?
Oh, what's this? James Peter Cook. Game Spitter. Tony. Gotta cook for your man. That's the last comment I have.
You gotta cook for your man. But that's a given. Everybody cooking for their man these days.
Well, that's just in a woman's second nature to automatic do it. But some women just don't see it that way.
Some women don't know how to cook.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good women out here, but you know, a lot of times women they allow the wrong men in their life. You know, so like you got a lot of good women, just like men. I'm not gonna just say women. A lot of people in general. We have a lot of good people in the world, and we have a lot of people that have been through some things that's not over it, that's putting their trauma on other people. But when you're genuinely ready for a relationship and your heart is healed, you should treat somebody the way that you want to be treated. But you should take the time to get to know that person and date that person before you get exclusive in a relationship with them, because you need to know that what their triggers are. You need to know what their expectations are, because what's the point of getting with somebody who want to go to church every Sunday when you know you're a heathen and don't even look at the Bible or go to church at all? Like that person is not going to be a good fit for you because they're going to get mad every Sunday when you don't get up and go to church. Those are things that people need to really consider.
I feel like the conversation definitely needs to be had, but I also feel like at the end of the day, you know, you can be with somebody 40, 50 years and still never really know that person until something like drastic pops off. You know
I think within 50 years, you should have been able to see that person in every season of their life.
I just feel like in 50 years, you've dealt with a lot of shit and you probably just
accept
it. Yeah, you just probably dealt with it. because
you do got to deal with some stuff. Everything ain't gonna be perfect and peachy and cream.
No, it ain't.
That's definitely true. But I think one of the things that's different that I've noticed is you got to realize, especially when it comes to marriage, like some people hold on to marriage because marriage is marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like if we together for 20 years and we ain't never got married, then
have y'all discussed marriage? Because everybody don't want to get married.
That is true. But I'm saying like now, like the generation now, it's so easy to walk away. It's very easy to walk away.
Because marriage is not important. And everybody not religious. Like a lot of people feel like marriage is just a piece of paper. Everybody don't have the same value. People don't read the Bible. People don't believe in God. You got so many woke people in the world that just don't accept Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't value marriage. Marriage is not a goal for everybody. Some people are just content with sleeping around or just having convenience. Like relationships are a convenience for some people. Don't date me for convenience.
I just feel we keep doing what we're doing. I mean, like I say, we got to be able to push each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell your man you appreciate him. Tell your woman you appreciate. Show each other. How you feel about each other, and keep working on building.
If we have a comment over here, it says certified music group. Y'all is smart, y'all is kind, and y'all is love. I just uplifted y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate your kind words.
Yeah. So that's it. What you got to say?
All right. So what did I miss before I got here?
Really, we just talking about the comment she said girl posted with somebody married. This girl, she was whatever age.
Remember, there was a video posted in the group. I think Cleandra posted it. I think about the lady that was saying that she was like 34, 4 or 5 kids. She was a nurse or in the nursing field. She was looking for a man to be a provider and she wanted to get married and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And somebody posted, I think it was a guy probably posted it. Should you pursue it or not? And I was saying that I think where we make a lot of mistakes is not standing firm on what we want. Mm-hmm. Just like somebody did the long post like a couple of weeks ago about the lady that was saying that she wanted a dude to travel or to come move to where she was or relocate or whatever the case may be. The thing is, if you want what you want, you stand firm on what you want.
Somebody willing to do it though.
Somebody there's always going to be. There's somebody for everybody.
Yeah, I mean it might not be the perfect guy that you want in that era, but you got to take for what it is. If this the guy, he might not be that guy that might not be dressed or be the height or size or look the way you want, but he willing to offer all the stuff you need. You got to make the decision. Is this what you want or not? You know what I'm saying? You say this is what you want. It's in your present. You gonna take it or you just gonna miss it. And then you'll find yourself like, well, damn, maybe that was the guy. Then you might meet that guy that you want, but then you might not get that same feed that you looking for. It might be totally opposite. And it's a 50-50 because like I say,
you gotta recognize, you gotta know, you have to literally know what you want and recognize what's in front of you. You can't. Yeah. I used to say, you can't miss a blessing trying to make a blessing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to recognize what's in front of you.
Yeah, it's that simple.
My feedback on that is manifestation. I think that the tongue is powerful. Mm-hmm. You speak what you want into existence. I've done it before, and I know that it's possible. I know that it'll happen. I'm big on vision boards. You write down what you want. I have a homegirl. She got 3 kids and a grandbaby. And she says she do not date people with children. And the biggest question is, well, you got kids. How you going to date somebody who don't have kids? She said, because I don't want to date somebody with kids. And guess what? You can have 50 million kids. If you say, I don't want a man who got kids, guess what? You don't have to settle and date somebody.
Ready-made families.
Yes. Yeah. So it's like you need to know what you want. You need to know what your worth is. And it don't matter what, we all come with flaws. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody perfect. We all come with flaws, but you can set the expectation for what you want. But just understand that you saying what you want, you're gonna have to accept somebody who want what they want.
Yeah.
You don't have to say.
But then same time, she might meet that guy with that guy kids, but they just grown. So
well, that don't count if they
don't
grown.
count.
But
Yeah.
what I'm saying though, when you say so, she got to make sure she clarify what she means. Specific on what you're saying.
And you can pray about it because you know you can pray
say,
on
I don't want a man
things.
with a kid. This man come around like, well, you got a kid? Yeah, my kid's grown.
Yeah.
I don't want. Well, say you got to be. That might be who you getting. You getting a man that got kids, but they grown. They ain't with them.
And so. God is funny, you know. Like you can pray to God for a man, you can pray to God for a woman, but you better be specific. I prayed before, and I get what I pray for. But nowadays, when I pray, specific. I'm very, very specific. I want the man that is A, B, C, D, and I don't want to settle. And if I settle, that's my fault. When I get what I get, because you need to be patient and you need to make sure that you get exactly what you want. And when you don't get what you want, that's your fault.
Yeah. So, well, that's it, man. Uplift everybody. Keep everybody.
So what you have positive to say before we close?
Who?
Miles.
Positive to say, man. I mean, everybody got their own belief. I don't preach. I don't try to throw my belief, my religion on anybody, but I just tell anybody if
Did you say religion?
He country girl, let him make it.
Okay.
What's that religion?
No, you say religion.
You stretched it.
I did.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's probably because I'm tired. But anyway.
Yeah, he's trying to wrap it up. I'm tired. I've been awake all day.
Like I say, man, main thing to do, man, before you do anything is always pray. Mm-hmm. I mean, not just because everything good for you, just because it's bad for you. You know, just it ain't got to be long. Just something real short. You know, if you lost, you confused, just ask for it. You know what I'm saying? Just pray and just tell them what it is, what you're trying to do. And then always, man, just keep a positive mind. Like if you feel like you always around with a bunch of negativity activities and negativity conversations, pray to God to keep you away from that. Okay, pray for him to block it away from you. Mm-hmm. And you
gotta take your steps to remove yourself from those negative people too, because that's draining.
Yeah, so you just gotta always keep a positive mind. That's why my slogan, I always say, miles ahead, worries behind. Remember that.
Missy Nate Devon, what do you have to close out on a positive note today?
I feel like us as women, us as Black women, we do need to stand behind our men a little bit better than what we are. You know, I feel like we do. We got a lot of no nonsense type of shit. You know, we don't tolerate a lot. And sometimes I feel like we walk away from situations that may not be as justifiable. But I mean, some is. But we have to sit back and make a determination on what we're going to do, what we're not going to do, and stand firm on it and let it be known up front and not it be a surprise in the end, you know? So, but at the same time, make sure if you're in a relationship currently, uplift each other, not just one to another. Uplift each other, like motivate each other, like we can do this shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like let's make moves together, mm-hmm. and go that route. Like that's one of the biggest things why I haven't even like actually purchased a house, because I want to buy a house with somebody that I know is gonna be there, mm-hmm. you know, and we gonna do this shit together through thick and thin, and that when it happens, it's done.
But that's a gamble. You always wanted to.
It is, but again, I understand that, but you have to determine again what you're willing to deal with and what you're not. But again, it all comes down to communication. Mm-hmm. We got to be able to talk to each other. Mm-hmm. So,
okay. So, my positive thing. First, I want to apologize for being late, but you know I had to get the hustle. But I'm gonna say this here, and it's not just relationship related. I think on a positive note, when it comes to uplifting somebody, we need to uplift our circle. You know, a lot of people have a small circle of friends that they hang with, or certain family members that are their favorites. You know, we all go through things. I think that we should try to eliminate the negativity, the negative vibes, and we need to check on our people, even if it's just a text to say, hey, how you doing? Hey, I was thinking about you. I think that in your friendships, you should ask your friends, what are their goals, and see how you can help them, or how you can just motivate them by telling them that you believe in their dreams, you believe in them, or support their business. You know, like if you got a friend, like right now I have a friend that's online. She makes hats. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be telling everybody, hey, my girl make hats, because that's what's popular. Everybody wearing them. I got a cousin that's making body scrubs. I'm promoting her stuff. Like promote your people, help your people, let them know that you support them. You can uplift anybody, not just your man, but in a relationship. Your significant other should be somebody that's at the top of your list of importance. Their happiness should be a priority to you.
Right.
If they're having a bad day, you don't add to it. You need to tell them, hey, what's going on? Let's talk about it. What can I do? You need to pray with them. And I don't know, if y'all ain't religious, you need to believe that there is a God, and God is good all the time. If something going on with you, you need to sit down and you need to pray about it. If your life ain't going the way that you want your life to go, you need to sit down and you need to have a talk with God, and you need to just, like we talking to y'all right now, you just need to sit down and talk to God and tell him, look, this is what's going wrong in my life, and this is what I want. Do you know what you want? God, help me get on the right path to show me what I need to do. What is my purpose in life? Help me to get to my purpose, because the life I'm living right now is not the life that I want. Please forgive me for my sins and help me to see my destiny. It's that simple. And you need to be around people that's going to uplift you and encourage you to go after your dreams and go after your goals and do what you want. That's my tip for y'all. If you're around some people that's like negative and don't have nothing good to say and everything in their life is downhill and negative, you need to remove those people from your life, and you need to fill your circle with people that's going to believe in your dream, that's going to help you get to your vision, and that's you can do the same thing for them.
That's true.
Amen.
You get on my nerve. All right. So thank you guys for joining Cocktails and Conversations. You can catch us every Wednesday at 8 o'clock-ish.
You heard a shh.
8 o'clock.
That's some bullshit.
Hey, in my defense,
I'm listening.
I did your ain't hair this morning.
I hear you.
I had to go to work.
Uh-huh.
And then I had another client when I got off work.
Is that right?
And then I came on over here to take care of business. Cocktails and Conversations. Y'all keep joining us. Y'all share our live. Y'all tell somebody about us. Y'all shoot us some ideas of things that y'all want to hear us talk about. And I promise you, one day y'all going to see us on TV. We're going to make it. That's manifestation. We're going to be on TV. We're going to be rich and famous, even if we just rich at life.
And I told y'all, it's 3 ways to tell a person.
Thanks, Game Spitter. He said it. Great job.
Thank y'all. All right.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thanks for joining, and have a good week and be safe.